first class, and congratulations to all of you for joining and making your first step toward the success, for enrolling into various design aptitudes which are held in India. So, guys, we will start. Just give me a minute because I cannot hear you. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to resolve. There is some technical issue. Okay. Okay. Can someone of you speak, please? Aditya, are you there? Can you please allow some of them to unmute? Because if somebody is trying to speak, I cannot hear anything. Guys, please try now. Aditya, please try if you can unmute. Kanvi, Ankit.
Yes, sir.
Great, great, great.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, better. I can hear you. So finally it works. So see, this is also a very great example how UI and UX should be the for a meeting. In design, we also learn, which is also an emerging domain, which is UI and UX. Anyway, without wasting time, we will start with our first class. And I am sharing my screen. And I hope now I am clear and loud to all of you. Ankit, am I loud?
Yes, sir.
Great. Wonderful. So let me share my screen. Allow me to share my screen. Okay. So is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. So guys, my screen. Okay. So this initiative has been taken to help all the students for whom they need some sort of guidance. There's a lot of classes, lot of fun loaded in these classes, and we are expecting you to make the sessions very interactive. Come up with your all the doubts and the queries. In at the end of the every session, we will be giving you 5-10 minutes to talk about your queries. Now let me begin without wasting any time. Uh, so I think my screen is visible, clearly visible to all of you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So mostly what we are planning is to start an initiative which will be focused for 3 or major exams. But at the same time, we can also discuss many other options which are available as a design school to you in India in various prospective fields. So for now, we are starting particularly dedicated to the NID. At the end of the slide, you have a fun filled of questions. We have fun filled of interactive activities, and you will come to know at the end what is the structure of the NID, and in the consecutive what is the structure of the UCEED and NIFT. So why it is crucial? Because over the time, the format and the pattern for all the 3 reputed organizations is changing. In last year, if we talk about I guess last year, the weightage was more on the sketching. So in the consecutive classes, in the design part, I am saying, in the consecutive classes, we are going to also explore the how to attempt the part B, which is more the sketching part in the NID examination. And today we will try to cover what comes as the part A, which is the aptitude part of the NID examinations. Particularly today we are trying to talk about the NID, but in future we will cover all the prospective options. So thanks to Career 360, these classes are brought to you by Career 360 as an initiative to offer the knowledge. So welcoming you all. So this the schedule of the classes has been divided for the next 4 months, where you will come across various career options, and we will be focusing on NID, UCEED, and NIFT, as I said earlier. So excited to know what is in the upcoming sessions. So we have planned it in such a way that we are going to give you the live sessions. In addition to that, you will also get the free study materials. You will get the expert advice. We have a team of good experts who will be assisting you with the reasoning part, comprehension part, and design part will be handled by me. And whatever queries, we have expert for everything. We are planning exciting quizzes and puzzles for you, questionnaires, and which will be on the same pattern of all the competitive exams which are planned in the next 2-3 months in India. So stay tuned. So something about me, I have a mechanical engineering background. I am a 2018 graduate of NID. I was enrolled in master's design. I have more than 7 years of working experiences in academics. Apart from that, I have also worked in the industry. And currently, I am working with India's one of the leading university in the design sector. Hardcore, I am an industrial designer. And it's very crucial to know that when we are talking about industrial design, we are talking about every and anything which is tangible. So something about me, yes. And this is what how we got convocated in 2018. The middle, the person is the rightly the director of NID, Sri Praveen Nahar, and we were the batch whom he taught last. So my introduction is done. So now the most critical objective why we are doing this classes is to create a mindset why design as a career is a right choice, and you have many reasons to choose design as a career because it has the potential to turn the future, and most of the problems which will be facing in the society will be catered by the design as the design is growing. Thankfully, AI is also there to make it more assistive, and no doubt that design is going to lag anywhere. Right now, this what we can say understanding of design, this awareness of design is still coming to in India, and here this type of sessions become very crucial when we are full of so many doubts how to make a career in design, how what is the strategy to score in the NID TET examinations. If I correlate myself, I also gave 3 attempts, two unsuccessful and the third successful attempt, because it is basically the strategy how you appear into an examination. It's not like that you might be having a very good knowledge, very good reflection, but it might or it may not be sufficient without an uh, expert's advice or something you have already attempted in the past. So probably some of you, anyone of you have attempted the NIT DAT examination last year. Is anyone of you there? कोई है जिसने लास्ट ईयर ये अटेम्प्ट किया था NIT DAT एग्जामिनेशन?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So we will talk about your experience in the last slides, right? When we will be concluding. So why, as Don Normal, do you guys aware of this guy Don Norman? See, it's very crucial then when you are making your career in design, try to read about the people. And Don Norman is also called, referred as the father of design, who has, laid the foundation or the understanding of the design. So he rightly said, good design is actually a lot harder to notice than poor design. And in part because good design fits our needs so well that design is invisible. And which is actually very right. I have also learned throughout my career that a very good design is so seamless that integrate with your daily life. If we talk about Apple, if we talk about it may be anything. It can be a service. It can be Zepto. It can be Paytm or any trading app. You see how this has become so seamless that on a one click now you can do transactions. And the most beautiful example of it is the UPI of India. So we will talk about such many examples in the further slides as we go ahead. So why design is crucial? Design is unique in itself. Design is very importantly human first. So what happens? I being myself being a mechanical engineer, what there has been a tumultus in my mind or struggle in my mind during the NID, how a designer think, because engineers can also bring a solution to most of the challenges what we face in everyday life. But you will not believe, once you will be a designer, your thought process, your approach to meet people, to your approach to daily life experiences will change entirely. So there are tools and techniques which we will be also discussing in this live classes over the time, and we will do the practical demonstrations about those techniques. So you guys have to be next time be ready with the pen and the paper. Today we are going to be doing the formal introduction, but in future please be ready with a pen and pencil, or at least a paper, A3 sheet, or a 6B pencil. I will always prefer a 6B pencil. And design is actually the future of the planet, because most our challenges will be catered through a design centric approach. So when we are talking so much about design, we have to also understand what is the future of design. So this is a report by the World Economic Forum. And do you guys aware of the World Economic Forum? If not, please go and educate yourself. This report was published on 31st of the October 2020, which talks about, if you see this fourth and the fifth, critical thinking, creativity, originality, and initiative taking, and many more things which comes as a training of the design education. So this is where, and this is what makes me so confident about the future of design in India as a developing country, as an emerging nation. So please go through this. This is a very interesting report. You should go through it. And when we are talking so much about design, we cannot ignore the talking about the uh, oldest of this stream, which is NID, which was established around 1960s. NID has now 4 or 5 campuses. I am a graduate of NID Ahmedabad, so I was fortunate enough to be part of this organization. And what this organization do is a mental churn down of a individual who enters into this sacred place, I would say. So when we are talking about NID, you all are aware now it has 4 or 5 campuses. One is in Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad, then there is in one Assam, in Kurukshetra, and then I guess they have Bhopal. So 4 or 5 campuses I am aware, and many more are coming in future. So NID has the most obvious question to somebody, how to get into NID or how to crack into NID. So our session today will be at least a surface level initiative to look how can we strategize our initiative for getting into NID, which is Mecca of design in India. So NIT, for that we need to understand first what is the NIT data examination, what is the structure of examination, what are the expectations. Because I can tell you from my experience, I've been a part of the community, and our mentors, basically they are the one who set your paper, and we understand their mindset. So we will be talking what they are going to test in you as an aspirant. So when we are talking about the entrance examination, NIT examination is called design aptitude test. But one very obvious question you should ask at this point is, what is actually aptitude? So can anyone of you tell what is aptitude? What do you understand by aptitude? Anyone of you? Sanjana, aptitude क्या होता है? Rajiv, okay, I think Rajiv is from team. Mehak, Aditya, anyone can share what aptitude is actually? Are you guys still there?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Okay, nobody wants to tell? No
Sir,
problem. So,
may I?
hello? Yes, are you saying something?
Yes, sir. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
ma'am. I can hear
So,
you. Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
basically, aptitude refers to a person's natural ability or talent to learn or excel in a particular skill or area, something like.
Okay, great. अच्छा, ये थोड़ा सा ना ऐसा हो गया कि थोड़ा सा बुकिश हो गया. But
Yes, sir.
what
I
what
learn about it, sir.
naturally comes out of it? Like how you see aptitude as, like if I want you to be the part of that NID community, what is something which I am looking into something, somebody, leave creativity, because creativity is for sure the air, but what else may, anyone please contribute to this.
Imagination skills.
Okay, very good. Next, or kuch?
Skills in areas like mathematics, language.
Okay, anything
Sir,
else which you,
understanding towards design.
sorry?
Understanding towards design means aptitude.
Okay, great. So actually, aptitude is something which comes naturally in out from ourselves. Like you, if you are passionate about anything, that is something which will naturally happen from your side. And what NID is looking is basically the people or the aspirants who can reflect and reflect on the basis how they think, and this thinking process is evaluated by a set norm of paper. So in this we are going to talk further about like how they structurally ask what they wanted to get out of you. And please feel free to stop me if somewhere you think, because I may be going in my own flow, but please, I would be very much happy if you can stop me and ask if you have anything. Okay, so I will be sharing my screen back. So screen visible. Okay, great. So, you all rightly said there are multiple understandings of aptitude, but if we go by the Merriam-Webster, Merriam-Webster is one of the famous dictionary, which say that a standardized test designed to predict an individual's ability. Now, this ability can be in multiple domains. And here, when we are talking about design, we talk about five, six important critical areas. So I'm telling you, like from the observation of last 6, 7 years, what they are searching in an aspirant are these combination of six skills. One is analytical skills, reflection skills, observation skills, logical reasoning, your awareness to your surrounding, like how this hinge works, how this pen works, how this technology works, how air blows. So ye basic, very basic things. So last year they asked question, I guess, from this insect, dragonfly. So you can only answer such questions when you are aware, when you are understanding your surroundings, when you are interacting with your surroundings. So guys, don't ignore this area. It's very crucial to live your surroundings. Uh, then the last thing which they test is the communication skills, which will be tested on two bases, which will be verbal, where it can be comprehensive, and non-verbal, which where it will be more reflective. So we will understand this through some questions which are planned in the end of the slide. So please take a note of these things. And over the 4 months, we will try to give you something or some activities which are related to these six crucial areas. All right, so stay tuned because classes are going to be more exciting, and we will be sharing the schedules time to time. We will be providing you the free study materials, which I think is a big help when you are in a preparatory phase. So next, uh, so this is how, and now we will talk how and why. So why they want to test and how they will test us. So guys, am I
Sir,
audible now? Am I audible clearly?
sir, can
This
you
slide
go
is visible.
previous slide, please?
Sorry,
Sir, I
I
have to note this.
I have changed the slide actually. All right, Ankit, is it visible?
Yes, sir, visible.
Great, great. Okay. So guys, देखो, NID DET examination will be conducted in two phases. One will be prelims, one will be mains. prelims will happen at various test centers जो आपके घर के आसपास होगा, wherever you will have opted, the city or the place, and that mains will be particularly in the NID campus. So we will go through one by one. So when I am talking about that prelims, at today we will focus more on the prelims part, because mains will be, I guess, in March or the April. But prelims date are out, which is 5th of January 2025. So we have very, limited time at this juncture of time. Our timetable and our strategy should be polished, and which is why we are here today. And first phase, as you all know, will be the primary phase, which will be the prelims, and the second phase will be the mains phase. It is very crucial to note कि कई बार हम ये नहीं समझ पाते हैं कि how these scores are made, how somebody gets selected, and if why ranks are so much fluctuating by mere a margin of 10% or 20%. So guys, understand prelims has a weightage. So suppose 100 marks ka prelims hai, 40 marks will be taken from the prelims, and the rest 60 marks which will be taken from the mains, which will be held in main campuses of NID. Prelims you have to qualify at your own respective cities. For mains you have to come to NID campus, and it is as in front of you. So please take a note of it. I have tried to break down this bifurcation of the marks, and based on my understanding from last 3-4 years, what I have tried to still deep down how prelims is structured. Means to a part hai, which is the 60%, but also the prelims, how is it structured? So guys, aptitude part is 25%. मोटा मोटा ऐसा नहीं है कि ये एक fixed number है, but मोटा मोटा it is 25 to 30% is the aptitude part, and 75% of your marks come from the drawing based evaluation. What I said is the reflection part. So यहाँ पे communication and reflection, it doesn't mean कि आपको बात करके बोलना है. आप बात नहीं करके अपना आइडिया समझा सकते. What you have to do is you have to come to studio. You have to reflect your skills by sketching, through interaction with the material, making models out of the material which will be given to you. And there are 2-3 more tests, so which we will be also doing in the last. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me at this stage. कोई doubt है, कुछ पूछना है इस पे? अभी तक clear है? So what I am sharing with you is a strategy which I have developed over the time, being the part of NID and teaching students from various domains, 9 से लेके 12th तक, and when post graduation I have interacted many of them. So strategy is to score well in first prelims to make your place in TATs, mains. So when we are talking about the prelims, as I told, 25% is the aptitude. Now, what is will be covered in the aptitude will be the maths part, as some of you said rightly, reasoning part, art and culture, and language part. And what will be covered in the 75% is the drawing aptitude, where you will be reflecting or where you will be communicating on the basis of your sketches, because you cannot be there with your paper to reveal your idea. So you have to sketch. So that is where drawing becomes or sketching becomes very, very crucial. Okay. So when we are talking about the first 25%, which is around maths, reasoning, art, and culture, there can be many more topics, but these are few to name at this point. Let us try to understand the prelims through questions. So because questions are the best way to interact or understand. So are you ready for questions? Guys, have some energy.
Yes, sir.
When you will say yes, then only I will roll down to the questions.
Yes. Yes,
Great.
sir.
Great. So first question, be ready. All ready? Already?
Yes, sir.
Already, sir.
Great. So ये रहा आपका पहला सवाल.
Paper board.
पेपर बोर्ड इतना easily पहचान लिया? Because I am on the presentation mode, so I cannot see who is speaking. But can you tell me your name? जिसने सबसे पहले ये बोला?
Dipti Sharma.
तृप्ति कहाँ से हो आप?
Hyderabad.
Great. So we are connected from Hyderabad. I am sitting in a very different city. You are some 1600 kilometer away. So great, Tripti. So this is something. Up now you all use paperboard products. Do you know a great story behind paperboard? It was a mega failure. But then there's a design studio, and which is a learning for you guys as well. So this paperboard company, they reached to this studio which is Elephant Design. So I have met their mentors who did this all design. So Ashwini, this lady is Ashwini. So what they told me, it was initially a failure, but what happened? So they have come out with a nostalgia. Paperboard is हमने सबने वो बरसात में we have made the boards and put it in the running water. Have you tried ever doing that? सबने
Yes,
किया है
sir.
कभी? So
Yes, sir.
that has been the inspiration making behind making this whole packaging. And when this packaging came out, this product came out to be as a blast of success. It started disappearing from the shelf because first I would credit to Elephant Design is they have kept the originality at the center because they did not move. इन्होंने कुछ बहुत fancy idea नहीं दिया. They have attached with the nostalgia. So if you see the graphics, नीचे देखो एक paper boat है and then there are water running streams, then there are fishes. So it is something which connects with us. So which is the depth of the design, the understanding of the design in the packaging. And this is how NID asks something which is around you, and they may hide the logo because I have also hidden the logo. And now because it is so prevalent, you guessed it right. So that's crazy. Are you ready for the second question?
Yes, sir.
Guys, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes.
So in that prelims, when we are talking, next question will be also from the prelims. So this is your next question. Can you identify this thing?
Indian
Yes.
Post Limited.
Sorry, option C or D?
Option C, sir.
Can you write in chat box because there's a mix of sound in the right. How many of you say about D? Or how many of you say C?
C number now. Option
C.
C.
C, not D?
No.
Okay. Anyone for D? कोई भी नहीं है D के लिए, सारे C के लिए. Okay. Anyone for A and B? PNB बैंक का लोगो नहीं है ये. This is not the PNB bank logo.
No, sir.
Okay. So that means, so you see, Axis Bank ka logo, we don't see, like we don't go to bank to see the logo. This is something we come across in our daily life. Is it so now? But guys, those who have said C, there's a spoiler for you. So
Sir,
the
it's
spoiler is
D.
this. Now can you recognize it?
Sir, it's D.
It's D.
Yes, sir.
Okay. तुम लोगों ने गूगल चेक किया?
No.
फोन पे चेक मत करो because this facility is not available in NID DET examinations. So whatever you think, mostly I can predict it. So option is actually D, but why I have put such a thing here? Because देखो कई some of you might have got confused between the option C and D. कोई हुआ था confused इसमें? Or it was very clear from the starting? So these are the two logos, but Indian Postal Payment Banks is an entirely different service. Indian Post is an entirely different service. But what government thought, कि if we have to do the penetration, financial penetration in India, what is better than Indian Post? Because एक ऐसे हिंदी में कहावत है और उसमें एक और नुक्ता भी है, जहां न पहुंचे रवि वहां पहुंचे कवि, और जहां न पहुंचे कवि वहां पहुंचे इंडियन पोस्ट. Almost you have covered to Siachen for the Indian Post. And because India was in a developing phase, it was very necessary to go with an initiative or a platform where you can onboard the people for the banking services. And this was the initiative. And why I know so much about it, because me and one of my friend applied for this competition, Indian Post Payment Banks, and he is from Rajasthan. He won it. So I thought there should be something which is close to our heart, and I also know the story behind it. So this type of questions actually NID asks. They want you to be aware of your surroundings, at the same time clear with the different events happening in society, which is a part of general awareness. All right. Are you ready for the third question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. So this question is basically from the drawing aptitude part, which covers 75% of the weightage. 75 is a significant number. A question something like this is on your screen, and I will encourage each one of you to just quickly grab your pen and pencils and start attempting it for in 5-10 minutes, because max you will be having 10 minutes, and I will be telling you the strategy how to attempt the question in 10 minutes. Actually 10 minutes is the execution part, but 2 minutes you need to think. So I will give you 10 minutes, or at least try to give a quick sketch. How will you attempt this question? So question says sketch. Actually, this is the original question, but I have manipulated a little bit, which was asked in the NID bachelor's or master's, I guess. कहीं तो ये question आया था, but I have manipulated a little bit. So how can you modify the shape of a hanger? Hanger सब लोग जानते हो ना, cloth hanger, and you have to put that
Yes, sir.
shape by manipulation to to something which is purposeful. And now you have to make quick 5 sketches at least. So question clear to everyone? Question में कोई doubt है? Do you want to try, or should we move ahead? Actually, if I have been there, मैं try करता.
So do we need to modify the shape of the hanger in such a way that
Yes.
we can use it for something else? Or do
हाँ.
we like uh, make it
No,
into
no,
different stuff
no.
using the
See. Hanger is basically made of a metal wire. बना होता है ना? I'm not talking about bamboo and all fancy hangers. What I'm talking about is a basic wire hanger from aluminum wire. You have
Yes,
to repurpose this wire shape into something which put into an alternative use. So हैंगर को हैंगर की तरह यूज मत करो, हैंगर को और कैसे यूज कर सकते हो, दैट इज द
So we can modify it into a bookmark, like we use it as a pen.
बट देखो सानवी, when we are
Hanger.
making something, am I right na? Sanvi is talking.
Yes.
So when we are making something, Sanvi, there comes the understanding of the practicality. Because if you can see, I will share with you one. So this is exactly the criteria they will ask you. एक second. So if you can see, there's a criteria I have written. Let me zoom it out. I am not putting in presentation mode. Originality of the idea, practicality of the idea. So one important thing is that practicality. If we are putting it as a bookmark, will it be convenient? या पढ़ने वाले के हाथ में कहीं लगेगा तो नहीं कभी गलती से, because a piece of wire. Sketch quality and overall composition. So today you give your best attempt. In the future, in the coming classes, I will be telling you the quick ideation techniques. There will be some methods like a scamper method, which I will be teaching you over the time. So can I have a quick sketch from any one of you? फटाफट try करो एक alternative use of a hanger, and you can submit your sketches to us. We will be providing you a link or some email ID. You can send it to us, and I will try to give my feedback. But for now, if somebody wants to share, please put it here. Or you want to discuss the idea, what can be alternatively done with the hanger? Do you want to discuss?
so we could turn it into a bird cage.
Bird cage, okay, but bird cage एक hanger से is it possible that you make an entire bird cage from
If
one
we use
hanger?
multiple,
If I have to make something, I would make something more simple. like a mobile stand. So think something which is doable, because you don't know, this question might come to you in the mains examination, and they may provide you aluminum wire which is 3 to 4 mm, and you have to bend it and to make something out of it. So this is where this question comes as a bridge between your practical approach and your perception to objects. So anything else? Anybody else want to share anything? कैसे करोगे इस क्वेश्चन को अटेम्प्ट? So there are 18 participants. I would like to talk Trisha. Trisha, how will you do it? Trisha, are you there? Okay, then Deshna. Deshna K. Ankit, how will you do it? Anyone?
Hello,
So
sir.
can we,
Or
Sorry?
we could make a home decor.
Home decor.
Yeah.
Okay. Something more purposeful, more purposeful.
So, Mayor,
Yeah, sure. Please, anyone. बताओ. So what we will do, you sketch your ideas. We will share with you a link. So you send your ideas to that link, and probably in our next class, I will share with you the technique, how to attempt such question, what things to consider, uh, and how can we excel, how can we by different chota steps say how can I make my composition, my drawing better. So please attempt this question. We will be, you can have a screenshot of this. अगर screenshot लेना है, you can take it. My screen is shared ना, दिख रहा है?
Yes.
महक इसका है. Quick, take a quick screenshot of it. Lilia, done?
Done, sir. Yes.
Okay. Also, if you will enroll now, if you can ask, so we will be providing you time to time such good questions, because ये करते करते I have got quite a time. 8 साल हो गए. Now I can anticipate. Last year I predicted 2-3 questions. So as it is तो नहीं, लेकिन हाँ लगभग वैसे आ गए थे. So somebody got benefited out of it. Okay, so stay tuned. Now we are moving to our next slide. I am putting it on the slideshow. Visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Great. So ready for the next question?
yes,
Great.
Yes, sir.
So guys, there's a very one now all the questions we have covered so far is from the DAT prelims examinations, right? Now I want you to have all your ears ready, यानी कि कान अपने ready करो, because there's an activity which we usually have. Not activity, but I would say an evaluatory question which comes in the NIT date that means examination, which happens on the campus. So suppose if somebody has opted for Ahmedabad campus, they will be called, and you have to participate in the activity. And what type of activities, what type of questions they ask, I am going to share with you one sample. So be ready with your ears, because this is something to do with your listening capacity. So now at this point, this is a 10 marks question. You have to hear the music played in the background and try to identify and remember and write the various sounds, or I will only play twice. So once I will play, it's a very quick sound. Are you guys ready? Should I play? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Should I play
yes,
already? सारे तैयार हैं? Because I can only play twice. This is how it happens at NID.
Yes, sir.
Great. So I am starting. Please be ready, and a better way to do this is close your eyes and listen. So I am going to play on the mark of 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear it?
no, sir.
No, sir.
साउंड नहीं आ रहा?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. What else? How can I play the sound? Wait, रुको मैं कुछ जुगाड़ करता हूँ. This sound should also be there. Okay, कैसे कर सकते हैं? Any suggestion? How can I share the sound? I don't know. Somehow it is not happening. एक मिनट. Let me try to play from my phone if possible. Because यहाँ से कुछ issue आ रहा है. So okay, I think for now we can put it on hold because अभी if I am going to solve all the nitty gritties, तो वो challenging होगा. Probably what we can do in our next session, first we will attempt this first question or something similar or more interesting than this. So if you come back, if we join together, we will be having an interactive activity, and by the time I will figure it out how to conduct such type of activities. Because mains mein these are going to be the part of evaluation criteria. So please pardon me today. Next time I will get it sorted because abhi मैं करूँगा तो it will take a lot of time. I tried to play and somehow it is okay. Any suggestion इसको कैसे करेंगे? Okay, I think it's not happening that way. Chalo, next time we will do. Okay. So this is an activity where you are given a sound and you have to remember. So there will be a mix of 6 to 7 voices, and it will be played very quickly, and you have to remember it. So it is basically about your reflection skills, how much you interpret and how much you reflect. So probably we will be doing next time, and then for now I will say stay tuned. This was our primary opening class. I have tried to give you a glimpse of the NID TET examinations, and now I am open for questions. If you have something to ask, किसी को कुछ पूछना है, कोई query है, you can please talk to me.
Excuse me, sir.
Mehak, what also we can do, because due to some challenges, if somebody is not audible because like जैसे मैप का आवाज मेरे को clear नहीं आ रहा है. So what you can do, you can also type in your chat box. So we will also keep a record of it, and I will try to answer here only. फटाफट कुछ लोग type भी कर सकते हैं. In the meantime, if somebody want to ask, you can please ask me.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Sanjay, please.
Sir, I had a question. Like, suppose NID is a very difficult exam, so 4 months is enough to prepare.
Who
Like,
said it is difficult?
so my friend said, and my Masi also said that it's a difficult exam.
If I tell you na, if you are being natural, Sanjay,
Yes, sir.
then it is not difficult. But if you try to impose yourself, यानी कुछ और बनने की कोशिश करोगे ना, तो नहीं होगा. But if you being the Sanvi, go there and you reflect fearlessly. भाई मेरे को ये पता है. I know Earth is round or a square. ये मेरा हिसाब से मेरा knowledge है. They are not looking for somebody who is already the master. Master होता तो why would you enroll for NID? You are going there for learning. So they are looking for people first who are original, second who are creative, third who have an innate ability to give to society. Why I am saying to give the society? Because whatever solutions, whatever sketches you do originally. भाई मेरे को ये अच्छा लगा. If I give you a task to design a mouse for old age people. अरे दादी तुम्हारी होंगी. There will be your grandmother, grandfather. You have seen many old people. What are the challenges? And बस उन challenges को लेके you have to put it in your design. So don't worry. Actually, if you ask me, I cracked this examination in less than I think 3 months. Serious wala. Because I was working by that time. So I have to earn also. I have to work also. And it happened. So I don't think so कि वैसा है. Only the thing is you have to be original, I would say.
So
I hope
I had one.
another
Yes, sir.
question. Great, great. Please go ahead.
So like it requires sketching and imagination से sketching करनी है. So my imagination is not that good. I can watch like
No, 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 no. Your
yes.
imagination is good. Probably उसे अभी तक किसी ने बाहर नहीं निकाला है. So don't worry about it. Next class में मिलो. We will do it. I will teach one more, technique. Imagination is always there in everyone. Believe me, Sanvi. Only the thing is how you extract it out. So sometimes we are able to express very freely, but sometimes there are techniques. So which I will be sharing over the time. Only the thing is you have to remain connected with us over the time and make this initiative, take this initiative together.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Like suppose there is an object in front of me, I can draw it on the paper. I cannot draw it by myself. Like imagine करके नहीं बना पाऊंगी.
I will share what the technique. The next class is about something similar like this. If you don't get it by the time, you let me know. This is where
Okay.
my experience will come to you.
Thank you, sir.
Great. Anyone else?
Sir, is there a branch of NID in Delhi too?
नहीं यार अभी तक तो नहीं है. I don't think so. But they are planning. बहुत जल्दी तुमको 4-5 सालों में you will have more NIDs. But
Thank you,
closest
sir.
will be, I guess, Bhopal. Anything else?
Excuse me, sir.
Sir,
Yeah, Tripti.
So will we majorly be preparing for NID, or like is it like common for all the design entrance exams?
Okay. So what you
Portion
want to have? तुमको क्या चाहिए?
NIFT, I think, and for UCEED.
Okay. So, Tripti, we will be covering three major examination. देखो NIFT, I have a good understanding कैसे होता है. NID and UCEED are my something which I have been polishing like 6-7 years, 8 years. तो अभी कई क्वेश्चन इस छोटे से दिमाग के अंदर भी है. I can throw at you if you immediately ask, or I can give you the situation. But majorly we are touching the benchmarks. तो जो 3 फील्ड में टॉप है हम उनको टच करेंगे. But that will be sufficient to make you ready for anything which comes to you apart from that. Is that
Okay,
okay?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
But you have to come back. That should be a promise.
Yes, sir. Also, how often will we having the classes, sir?
That schedule will be shared with you. And our next class is Ritika, are you there? So I have a wonderful team assisting me with these things, and I think Ritika can answer you probably on the next Thursday, which is 10th of October. 10th, I guess, yes. So there I am going to share the cloud technique. So if somebody ये बहाने बनाते हैं ना सर मेरे को इमेजिनेशन नहीं है मैं स्केच नहीं कर सकता, I will give you a technique. Only what I need is a blunt pencil. I don't even want a sharpened pencil. I need a blunt pencil and a paper.
Sir, so the next class will be happen on?
Sorry, next class.
Next class कब होगी?
Next class 10th मैंने बोला ना 10th of October.
Okay, sir.
Great. Anyone else? Something? Chat में question आया. Who is DK Deshna K? I face issues while preparing for exam. I do know how to solve a question, have a good understanding, but my execution fails. Like I can visualize the sketches and imagination is also good, but on paper I fail to do. Deshna, next class is for you actually. ये सारे at a point if you will be genuine, if you stay tuned, I will make sure कि ये सारे बहाने लगेंगे तो all reasons you will be able to do it. Practice is something which you have to do. Technique is something which I can give it to you. All right. Anything else? सर एक और आया. ओके, बहुत सारे फीडबैक्स आ रहे हैं. ओके, ऋषि सर has shared the schedule with you. So guys, this link को you can save, and there's a whole timetable of the classes which are going to be conducted. So classes will be every day, Rishi sir, for different subjects. Okay. Sir, I need feedback on my futuristic design and my overall design skill. No problem, man. We will do it. आने वाले classes में it is very balanced, it's structured very balanced in a way that we will be preparing you for the aptitude, but at the same time, which is the most scoring area, which is the drawing part, I am there to give you feedbacks. But you have to make a promise, you have to faithfully follow and faithfully reflect, and you will need to be continuous. So we will give you the I will give you the feedback over this. I will try my best, and not only me. What we will do, we will make a close community. All the participants can give you feedback because हम देखो एक दूसरे से सीखेंगे. Sir, more about NIFT examination, yes, but particularly if you ask me something, I will do that. But questions will be in such a way that it will cover NIFT, UCEED, and NID. Okay. Guys, ये link what Rishi sir has shared, Rishi Raj has shared. इस link को please save कर लो. Please save it. Have you all saved? Because it is very important for the schedule.
See the link.
You can't see the link.
Sir,
Okay.
I can't see the link.
Okay. रुको.
Sir, you need to reshare the link because my message is gone to you only. So you need to reshare it. You just copy it and paste it in the chat box.
Okay, I am doing this. Mehak, can you see my link now? Or two?
Yes, sir.
So, how can I share to everyone? I don't know. एक बार, I'm sharing. You all confirm. Do you get the link? You all get the link?
Yes,
I
sir.
get
We
it.
got
Perfect. So we will be staying tuned, and I can see the number of participants increasing. So it's time to say bye actually, but we can talk for 5 more minutes if you want. Anything else you want to drop by, or you want to say?
Sir, do you have any idea about the timings for the Thursday class?
5:30 to 6:30 flat.
Sir, but I have coaching of PCM.
And I have a work, I have a job to take care of, in addition to mentoring you. तो आ जाओ, मिलेंगे, बात करेंगे. थोड़ा लेट आ जाना, कोई बात नहीं. Design your future. PCM तो चलता रहेगा.
Acha, just to add, these lectures are available after the class as well. Recorded lectures are available post the class as well.
Oh, great.
So those who have missed the class, they can access the lecture while after clicking on the link shared by Arjun sir. Right?
Yeah.
So once you go on the page, Arjun sir, can you open this link on your system, please, and share the screen?
Just give me a minute, Rishi.
Yeah, sure.
Because I am yes, Zoom interface is something which I would say I will give them as a task to redesign it. Okay, Control V. Okay, wonderful. So
Yeah, right. Can you please share your screen?
yeah, is it shared?
Yeah, it is visible. Now scroll down.
Yeah.
A bit more.
Okay.
A bit more. All right, please scroll down. Yes, right. A bit more. So here are the classes, right? So students, if you want to access any of the class, you just click on that particular class, right? For example, on 29th of January 2025, there will be this class, and then all the classes are listed over here, right? If you just click on,
sorry.
Yeah, you just need to scroll it down. Yeah. For example, design thinking and problem solving. So as you can see, on October 10th, there is this class of sketching cloud technique exercise. Now, if you just click on this, Arjun sir, if you just click on this, right? So this page is opened, right? If you register on this particular page, you will get the Zoom link. I hope it is clear to everyone.
Sir, does
Guys,
that mean we need to for every class,
No,
like
no.
for quantitative?
Once you register, then uh, all you need to do is just to log in. There is no need to register again and again.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
All right.
and ask your friends to connect. Don't share. Don't forget to share.
All right. So I hope it is clear to everyone. All you need to do is just to have just to follow the landing page, the link that we have shared to you. You just go on that page. On that page, all the webinars are given. So that is a sacrosanct page for you is to refer. All Also, if you register, then we will be sending you the email for the daily classes as well. Right, so that you don't miss. We will send you the email for daily classes. We will WhatsApp you the details of the daily classes. We will also send you the questions, the important questions, the mock test, and the study material as well. Right. So do register with us and get the full benefit out of it.
All right, great.
Okay.
So I think, guys, we are clear. So we will meet on 10th, and I'm equally excited. So how is the feedback? What is the feedback? Are you curious to come back?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. So
Yes,
I
sir.
have many things and many stories to share actually. ठीक है ये तो है, but many things which you know go through practically, you understand why something is called good design. What are the theories which make a great design? Why, how not to make a good design? Bad design. So there are things. The next class, probably next to next class, is about good and bad design because it is chronologically planned in such a way that you develop your understanding in baby steps. It's not something like I will try to dump at once. It will be very interactive, provided you have to be energetic at the same time. So one last question, one last query, and then we will wind up.
Sir,
Mehak, yes,
I'm not able to register.
you are not able to. Sorry,
Register.
register.
I'm not able. Yes, sir.
Okay.
What error you are facing? Can you please let me know?
Yes, sir. Actually, in a step 2, after that, I'm not able to register because the register now option is not working.
So you have to fill the options that are asked in the form. And once it is done, the register now button will be activated. Okay.
I actually done all.
Hello.
सर मैंने वन और स्टेप टू दोनों दिए हैं वो मैंने दोनों स्टेप्स कंप्लीट किए हैं उसके बावजूद आई कांट रजिस्टर
Okay. So do one thing. You can write a mail on us to us. I'll just send you the email address liveclasses@entrance360.com. Right. And you can message me your queries. I will help you with the registration process and all. Arjun sir, could you please
Yeah,
paste this to
yeah. Please, just give me a minute.
Yeah, this is the one. The one I sent you later.
It is not copying. I have to retype it, so just give me a minute. LIV. Wait. Live classes CLA. Why this is chat screen is moving again?
So it is the same ID that you shared on your slide, the last slide.
Okay, so what I can do, I can share the slide now.
Yeah, right.
Oh, but I think I have closed it. Take my time. Just give me a minute. So guys, I'm sharing the email ID right on the screen. Just give me a minute. Okay.